found an ant.
The end of summer is here, and I have been doing a lot of preparation for the school year. Not only are we trying to clean up outside before fall sets in, but I am also going through a lot of laundry at this time of year as I sort all of the kids' laundry for the school year. So I hope you will join me in this little episode of tidying up and doing the laundry and all of the mundane but beautiful tasks of the end of the summer. I have been asked multiple times how I wash my vintage things, whether it be the linens or the clothing, and the answer is really simple. I have always just thrown everything in the tub and let it soak. I make sure to put in a color catcher if need be, and then I just wash with a natural detergent. I tend to prefer natural detergents because they can be a lot more gentle, but you can use whatever detergent you would normally use. In the summertime, if you like, you can hang your vintage outside where it will dry a little bit more gently, but there is nothing wrong with putting vintage in the dryer as long as it is a fabric that will hold up. And if your line is in a very sunny place, of course, put your things inside out so that they don't fade in the sun. The biggest part of my preparation for vacation and the school year is almost always going through all of my kids' clothes and sorting out what needs to be donated, what doesn't fit, what needs to be thrown away, and what they might need for the upcoming school year. There are so many laundry piles this year, so let me introduce you to the sponsor of this video, which is Earthbreeze. As a parent, I am constantly trying to avoid unnecessary chemicals in my cleaning products. And as someone who washes a lot of vintage, laundry detergent can be one of the worst offenders. That's why I'm partnering with Earthbreeze. Their detergent sheets are free from harsh chemicals like optical brighteners, dyes, parabens, phosphates, and preservatives. And you know I love working with companies who are conscious about waste. With Earthbreeze, there are no plastic jugs, there is no messy liquid or waste at the bottom of a container. Earthbreeze has been a great addition to my natural laundry cleaners because it is a sheet that dissolves super easily in water, which is perfect when I am washing my vintage clothing or linens in the bath because it is gentle on my skin and it dissolves so quickly and everything comes out fresh and clean and soft. Many popular detergents are full of harsh chemicals which can irritate your skin, cause allergic reactions, and even mess up your hormones. Some of these chemicals, like optical brighteners, literally stick to your clothes like glue. They don't even clean your clothes, they just trick your eyes into thinking your laundry looks whiter and brighter than it really is. You can see them under a black light, and it's concerning. As a parent and a vintage lover, I don't want any of that in my home or on my clothes. With Earth Breeze, I can relax when I wash my clothes, knowing I'm not exposing my kids to all of the unnecessary chemicals. If you want a powerful clean without the harsh chemicals, try Earth Breeze. It's easy to switch, and if you're not completely satisfied, they have an amazing money-back guarantee. Right now, you can try Earth Breeze for up to 40% off plus 4 free gifts at earthbreeze.com/withlovekristina. Now let's get back into tidying up before vacation. One of the things I have learned as someone with ADHD who often struggles with home care tasks is that there's no reason I can't make it pretty. When I have a big laundry care task in front of me, the promise of being able to hang some of the things outside on the line where it looks beautiful is somehow motivation to get the rest of it done. It's a silly little thing, but it really works to trick my brain into actually wanting to get these tasks done. This might not be the most effective thing for a mother of 5 with a lot of laundry all of the time, but I do tend to save my laundry days for a day when I feel like I can just sit and fold and either listen to an audiobook or watch a show. It is the fun part of my home care tasks, and I like to save it up so that I can just use the whole day to do laundry. I prefer to save all of my folding for Mondays. That feels like the best catch-up day to me, and it is always a good day to relax into a gentle home care task. I do try to sort things out throughout the year, but I generally always end up with a big pile at the end of the summer to sort through, make sure everything still fits, and make a list of what we need for the next year. There is also something so satisfying about finishing the big laundry pile and getting my couches freed up again. I do not fold dresses and dress-up clothes. As you can see, I just take them straight to the bedroom to hang. Over the summer, one of my favorite things where we live is the town garage sale. It is put together by our school, and there's always a mass of things to look at. This year, we were not able to go on the beginning days, but it turned out to be our lucky year because we went on the last day where everything is free and ended up getting this beautiful 1950s table with 2 leaves to extend it for free. I am honestly shocked that nobody had taken this table. I don't know if it was the barrier of the price tag being over $100 or if people just in general are not looking for 50s where I live. But I cannot believe our luck. This table is so beautiful and is perfect for what I have been wanting in the dining room.
Oh, it's so beautiful!
I know a lot of people really loved our old table, which was more of a farmhouse style, but that is not my taste, and I am still in awe over this table.
It's metal on the ends. Get us. Oh, there's a little release right here.
Now that we have a genuine 50s table in the dining room, I do have big ideas for a makeover in here. Some of you may have noticed the wallpaper that I installed is not doing well, much to my consternation, as it was the most expensive wallpaper I'd ever gotten in my house and somehow the least sticky and the least reliable.
Like it? Yep.
But this table inspired a lot of ideas for a makeover, so I will be taking down the wallpaper and completely redoing the dining room come fall, and I cannot wait to share that with all of you.
It would be bigger than Daddy's computer screen. They didn't have giant TVs in the 50s. Looks like ice cubes. Do you like more modern or do you like old-fashioned? There's not a lot of stuff.
Now, if you follow me over on Instagram, you will have seen these posts, or if you're seeing my shorts, you will have seen this. But my husband and I recently did some video shoots to promote my book, The Devil and the Midwife, which is now available anywhere books are sold internationally. I will put links down below for some of the bookstores it is in, but you can literally find it wherever books are sold in your country. You can request it from your library. It is on all of the appropriate websites to do so, and it is available on Kindle Unlimited, Kindle, hardback, paperback, and I am planning an audiobook as well. I cannot believe my book is finally out for all of you to enjoy, and I hope if you get it, you enjoy the reading.
I just wanna go out and walk with you. Baby, you know I just like to talk with you. You don't have to tell me anything that's new.
As we move towards autumn, I have been really enjoying cultivating my garden and just adopting the attitude of whatever grows will grow. In this little flower garden, not many of the flower seeds I threw in there actually grew, so I decided to buy some plants to put in instead. I would really love to have an established lavender plant as well as some yarrow in here and these beautiful yellow flowers, which I have to admit I don't remember what they were called. As you can see, the blue flowers behind me are bachelor buttons, which regrew from last year, which was very exciting. And there are a few little sunflowers in here as well.
Understand the meaning.
Eventually, I want to extend this little flower garden all the way along this side of the garden, but that will have to happen after we get a proper fence up and build a few more boxes for vegetables and such. This year has been my most successful at gardening, despite having the deer come and eat a few of the tops of my plants because I hadn't had a fence up yet. Since putting up this very simple wire fence, they have left my garden alone, and it is doing really well. I think the biggest thing about gardening this year is learning not to compare what I am growing to what I see other people growing. To some, my garden might be very small and a little bit scraggly, but on my own, this is the best garden I have grown yet, and I'm very proud of that.
For an hour or two. Baby, you know I just like to talk with you. I just wanna go out.
The next task we hope to accomplish, maybe next year, is to level out our yard. Right around the house, it is very bumpy, and we have a lot of moles, which we have been learning about how to discourage. So it's quite tricky to mow and can be a little scary as our ground is very rocky, and sometimes the mower will hit a rock and throw it. So it is in our plans next year to finally tackle the massive task of leveling out our yard. The previous owner also planted a ton of irises, kind of just in the middle of the yard and around a tree, and I'm finally committing to clearing out everything around them to see if I can get them to actually bloom. So far, we've only had 2 irises bloom out of this entire bunch. I have started to thin them out, and I am going to plant some of them somewhere else around our house. If irises are too crowded, they will not bloom, and I'm thinking that since I am clearing all the grass out from this garden bed and hopefully have thinned out a few of them, maybe next year we'll get some blooms. If you know anything about irises, please let me know down below, because this is the first year we've had established flower beds and I know nothing about cultivating irises. I'm also debating how to structure the yard because I don't want to disturb this beautiful bed of flowers, but it's kind of in an awkward place. I would love ideas for what to do with this space. to make it look much more cultivated and a little less random. One of the problems we have in the yard is also that hawthorn trees like to grow here, and as you can see, I am trying to pull those up because they are kind of a weed on our property at this point, and I don't want them to grow in the yard. They are prickly and not very pleasant to brush up against. That is it from me for this video, my friends. This was a quiet video, but I hope that it helped you get your tasks done or that you needed this moment of peace. As always, I hope that wherever you are feeling safe and loved, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!